Hey guys, in this video, I'm excited to announce a new service from the MyListing Club, and that's called Managed MyListing. This is something I've been wanting to do for years, just trying to think of how to best roll this out, how it would work for both sides, for you and for me to make it work. And I've just decided to take the plunge and get this thing rolling. I've rolled this out to a few customers. Currently have 3 projects going right now, and it's going really well. I'm learning as we go along, updating those FAQs and learning what works best. And I think I've got it to a point to where I would like to release it to everybody. So that's what we're going to be doing today in this video. I'm going to walk through the entire product page for this service. So it's very important if you're thinking about this service, strongly thinking about this service, considering it. This video is really important because we're going to deep dive into the FAQs and really try to answer all of those questions and ease all of those hesitancies that you might have when signing up for this. Okay, so let's go ahead and dive in. Once I'm done with this video, I will post a new card to the MyListing Club homepage here under Services down here. I wanted to make sure I got this video done before I put this on the website. So you can find it there on the homepage, or you can go up under Menu and then Services, and I will drop it here. So it's mylisting.club. Okay. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and close this down, and let's jump right into this exciting service. Okay. Again, we're going to go top to bottom here and cover everything that I've written here. And yeah, if you ever have any questions, you can ask in the comments of this video on YouTube, or jump right down here in the bottom right hand side of the screen on the MyListing Club website and start a chat with me. Okay, happy to answer any questions, but hopefully this video will answer all of those. Okay. So again, the service is called Managed MyListing. The goal is so that you can focus on your business, and I will manage all of the geeky parts. Okay. Launch a brand new, professionally built MyListing website with the MyListing starter site of your choice, industry-leading web hosting, and access to a huge premium plugin library, all of the many other perks that come with the ultimate website care service, and a ton more. It's all included for one price. Okay, so let's break this down before we continue any further. Okay, so what is a brand new, professionally built MyListing website with a MyListing starter site look like? Okay, so let's go ahead and open this in a new tab. These are the starter sites. These retail on their own for $400. Okay, so I want you to keep that in mind. These are $400, which is already way too low priced in my opinion, but I wanted to be able to get these in the hands of people at a lower price point so everyone can enjoy them. Okay, I'm not going to get into what these are in depth here because I'll let you guys read through this. But you get to pick any of the starter sites. At the top here, you can click Explore. That's going to bring you down to the current sites that are available. And just explore them. Click on them. Read all about them. If you want to see the live demo, go ahead and click on that button up here. It's going to take you to the actual site where you can view it. Okay, so just check all of those out. You get to pick any one of those current ones of your choice. I'm working on another one right now. Probably going to be a while before it's released, but these 5 here are extremely solid. People love them. It's good stuff. The really important thing I want to drive home here about the starter sites, based on my feedback and how it's gone with my current 3 customers on this service plan, is that just because a starter site has a certain niche behind it. So this one is fitness, for example. So designed for fitness, but easily adjusted to build any type of directory. Doesn't have to be fitness. I've seen people take the fit starter site and they used it for professional, like a service professional's website. I've seen it even for a cleaning service. So the idea here is you got to just find the design that closely matches what you want, okay? And go with that. And this is going to become more obvious here in a second when I explain, okay? So just pick the one that is closest to the design that you like, that you don't have to make a ton of changes to, okay? Obviously, you're going to get in there. You can change all. I'm definitely going to say we're going to get in there, and it's probably going to be mostly on me. We're going to change all of the images to yours, the branding, the colors, the fonts, whatever. It's going to be whatever you want it to be. Okay. But as far as the core design, the listing cards, as you see here, how the single listings look, how the Explore page looks, that sort of thing. Just pick the starter site that closely matches what you want. Don't get hung up on the colors. Don't get hung up on the font. Don't get hung up on the images. None of that stuff. It can all be tailored to what you want. As long as you hold on to the core page design, we're good. We'll get into that more here in a second. Okay. So you get to pick any of those that you want. Again, keep that in mind. Those are $400 on their own. Okay. Moving on down, industry leading web hosting. You're going to get Kinsta web hosting included. Okay, so I'll let you read through that, watch the videos. It's some of the best hosting in the entire industry. That's included. Okay. All right, moving on down, huge premium plugin library. So if you follow that link, actually I'm gonna need to update that link, but this should take you to MyListing website care. I will update that after we're done with this video. Under MyListing website care, you're going to see what's included, huge premium plugin library. You can see everything in here. You have access to all of this stuff. There's thousands and thousands of dollars worth of software in here. Yeah, not much more to say on that. You'll get it. It's licensed, fully licensed, supported, all of that stuff. Okay. So I'll fix that link. Okay, back here, the next one. All of the many other perks that come with Ultimate Website Care. That's the top website care plan that I provide. So let's go there. So going down here under plans, again, I'll let you read through the entire website care page if you want. Viewing the plans, you're going to get this one, which has $149 a month value on its own. Keep thinking about this. The premium or the Ultimate Website Care, $149 a month. The starter site is $400. So you're already at $549 minute one, okay? When you sign up for Managed MyListing, okay? Moving on down. This service is for you if you want to focus on growing your business while I help manage all of your technology, including the building of your MyListing website. That is a really key component. This is not part of website care. In website care, I charge a support fee. You'll get a deep discount for that support time. But in this offering, you're going to get me building your site with you. Okay. So that's huge. That alone is worth more than what I'm charging for this service. Okay. So keep stacking the value on here if you haven't noticed. You will get access to every resource the club offers for one monthly price. And I'll even implement everything for you. So what does that mean? So let's say you pick the Fit starter site. And actually, let me pull up. Let's go to the home page here. Let's pull up the starter site again. Let's pull up Fit. Let's say you pick the Fit starter site. You love it. We come down here and you're like, oh, but I would really like it if we could put a section. Here, let's open up another. Let's go here. So this is the Val starter site. Let's say you chose Fit and you come down here and okay, maybe you don't like the footer of Fit as much as you like the footer of Val. Okay, for whatever reason. You just say, Ryan, you create a task for me, and we're going to get into that too, how that works. Create a task for me and say, Ryan, I want to swap out the Val put the Val footer in place of my Fit footer. Okay, that is included in the price. The benefits of that is you don't have to have a club membership to get access to this Val footer template like you normally would. You just create the task for me. I'm going to implement the template. We're going to put your branding on this, and we're good to go. The only time that this would incur an additional charge, which we're trying to avoid here, is if you say, Ryan, pull in the Val footer into the Fit Starter site, which is now your site. And then, move all of this stuff around and, add all of these forms and do all this crazy stuff. That Val footer is no longer the Val footer. It is a custom footer. And that's where you're going to have to pay for some small support time to do that. So you just got to pick the stuff wisely. But again, it's anything that I offer is open to you to avoid having to charge you for a membership on top of this. You don't have to. So anything in here is available to you. If you want a listing type config, those are in there. I'll pull that in. The starter sites and starter site kits don't apply here because you already have a starter site. If you want to pull in any of these templates, I don't know, there's tons of these. Any of these templates are available to you to pull in and mix and match. The main thing I want to drive home here is if you pick a starter site like Fit or Val or whatever, is to avoid having additional charges. Don't just choose Fit and tear it apart. That's not what we're doing here. If that is something that you want to do, then this isn't the service for you. You'd want to buy support time, buy the starter site for me potentially in support time, and I'll help you build it. It's probably a custom build at that point, starting from scratch. But this service is really designed for picking the starter site of your choice and building upon it, building with what's there, not tearing it down just to recreate another site. If you look at the price, I'm going to show you this in a little bit. If you look at the price of what I'm charging for this, it's common sense to see that I cannot charge the fee that I'm going to charge and build custom sites for you on top of that. It's just not going to happen. So that's really what I want to drive home here. Don't choose a starter site just to tear it apart. You can import stuff in, templates in, bits and pieces. You can change the wording. You can change the fonts. You can change images out. A lot of things you can change, but just don't get it to tear it apart is what I want to keep driving home here. Okay. So you get everything in that ultimate website care. Again, read through this all of yourself, but everything's included. You will get a membership too. So that is included. That way you can get your hands on the discounts, the partner deals, the guides, the code snippets, video tutorials, and the Facebook group. Okay. So you will get that membership also. So it's going to save you, I think that's $6 a month right there. Okay. Support is included. If something comes up, I'll fix it, because you're essentially, what we're doing here is you're on what I call basically an elevated website care plan. You're like on this ultimate website care plan on steroids. It's way more than that, but that's everything that's available under this you get. So I'll let you read through all of that and see what all is included, but that's basically it, right? Get everything in there. Okay, let's move on. Personal touch. My clients are my absolute number one priority during my business hours, Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. I often work later than that. I'm often in the office before 8 o'clock. I just put that in there. Those are normal business hours. This is what I want people to think I'm working, and people should know that, right? But I'm just telling you, like, it's not hard and set. I might be available, till 6 or 7, or whatever, but it doesn't really apply that much here unless you need support, like something's broken or something like that, because otherwise we're always going to be in touch and working together on stuff. Proven results. You can click on success stories and see all of the testimonials I have. That's real testimonials. It's not made up. Just check those out. And then trusted partner. I've got hundreds of people that I support on a daily basis with MyListing websites or WordPress websites in general. There's that. Okay, so what's included? As I say here, with so many perks, I am foregoing profits for relationships. So you'll see when you see the price of this thing, with everything considered, it's definitely about relationships for me here. And that'll become more clear also as we go along. So a professional website, you can pick from any of the starter sites, as we've already discussed. Pulling from my experience of building tons of MyListing websites, you can count on me to to make the right choices for you and guide you down the right path. What do you get with this? You get the starter site, ultimate website care. You're going to get a pro membership to the club. You're going to get the MyListing project template, which we'll look at in a second. Access to the MyListing worksheets, which we'll look at. Any of the MyListing add-ons that I've built or had built or that become available in the future, you will get access to these. These have price tags on their own. So pricing table switcher, for example, $20. So that's a $20 value included. Enhanced region permalinks, that one is $20. Okay. So you kind of see what's going on here. You start to see the value really stack up. If I release a MyListing add-on the day after you sign up for Managed MyListing, you have access to that. Just let me know that you want it. A lot of these are already built into the starter sites already. Actually, I think all of them are built in already. But yeah, if I release a new one, it's yours. MyListing templates, you get access to all the templates, all the CSS packages, any of the listing types, any of the product packages, all of this, so you don't have to sign up for a membership, okay? You get access to everything, all of those resources. Like I said, you get award-winning Kinsta hosting included in there. That alone has a minimum $30 value. So definitely check out the specs on that. It's enterprise level Kinsta. It's not a starter plan. It's enterprise Kinsta, okay? All the premium plugins, the membership, the add-ons, templates. If you want to go to this page and expand all these and read on them, you can. Listing types, product packages, unlimited small tasks. This is an important one. You can create and assign me, Ryan, unlimited small tasks, which are tasks that I can complete pretty quickly. Examples of small tasks, adjust infrastructure settings. Okay, Ryan, and can you look at this setting in Cloudflare for me, the CDN? Yeah, boom, that's covered. Can you check this in Kinsta for me and make sure I've got this right? Yeah, I'll check it. There's going to be things that I proactively check for you. If I find out that something with Kinsta or Cloudflare, for example, needs to be adjusted, I do that for everybody proactively. It's not something you need to assign to me, but there's something specific. Ryan, hey, look at this WordPress setting for me. Look at this MyListing setting. Look at this plugin setting for me. Double check my settings with SEO Press, whatever. Ryan, I see that you released a new MyListing add-on for XYZ. I would like it. Can you put it on my site? Yes, absolutely. Ryan, I want this template. Can you import it and place it here? Yes. Can you adjust it? Like change the font, change color, colors of it, whatever. Yes. Same thing with CSS packages, listing types, product packages, code snippets. If you see a code snippet you want that's not already in the starter site, just tell me to add it to your site and I will. Add, edit, or remove content. If you get the fit starter site, for example, and you're like, I don't need the testimonial section, can you just delete that for me? Yep. I can do all of that stuff. Yeah. So it's unlimited small tasks. Discounted larger tasks. This is a vital piece to making this work for both of us. Okay. Discounted larger tasks at 35% off my hourly rate. Okay. So that brings the price way down for my support. As I say here, I will always try to cover any work I do for you as part of your unlimited tasks, but sometimes tasks, i.e. larger tasks, take significant time to complete and cannot be covered. You get 35% off of MyListing website support to cover those larger tasks. Examples of larger tasks: building, designing additional pages. So if you get the fit starter site, a page doesn't exist, you say, Ryan, can you create this page for me from scratch? Here's my mock-up. Or you say, can you pull in this Val page into my site, a page from the Val starter site or a page from the Charlotte starter site or any of those other starter sites. Can you pull that into my site and can you make all of these design changes to it or add all of these features to that page? That's going to be a charge, most likely, for a larger task. That takes time to do. Setting up an affiliate software other than Solid Affiliate. Solid Affiliate is a new partner. It's a very simple setup to get an affiliate marketing program going compared to something like Affiliate WP, which is awesome software. It's amazing. It's just got a little bit more setup time. It's a little more time to set up. But if you do something like Solid Affiliate, I can help you set that up. So this is saying other than solid affiliate. So it's basically saying I can help you set up software that is more on the simpler side and doesn't take forever to set up. Obviously, if you say, I want to set up affiliate WP as an example, set that up from beginning to end, that takes time. Okay. If you want to set up, what's another example? MailPo would be another example of something I can help you set up as part of your free tasks. Having me set up a newsletter, email marketing solution I've never touched before, that's a larger task. Yeah. Moving on to the next one, setting up membership software other than WooCommerce memberships. That's what I am very proficient in. I know it like the back of my hand. I can set that up for you at no additional cost. But if you start bringing in membership solutions I've never used or that are more complex to set up, that has to be a charge. So I hope you see where I'm going with this. It's just the more complex, time-consuming stuff. Okay. Support dashboard. That's going to be I lost my mouse here. There we go. You're going to get in Asana, you're going to get your own dashboard where we can work together on anything that you assign for me, anything I assign for you, anything we assign to each other, for each other to work on, that sort of thing. That is, well, I'll show you that in a second. But it's all going to be in Asana, and it's the same software I use for the MyListing project template. So when you sign up, what I'm going to do is I'm going to spin up a team for you. I'm going to invite you into your team in Asana. You're going to get the MyListing project template imported in. So that alone also has a $20 value to it. You're going to get that brought in. And then that's what we're going to use to work on your project. So this is a behind the scenes look at this. This is something I work on every week. I'm working on this, fine tuning it. Together, we're going to work left to right to tick all the boxes and complete your project as we go along. And this will also serve as your support board, your website care board going forward, assigning each other tasks. So as we go along through the project, to build the business, to build the website, we may have new tasks that come on board that you want to assign to me or that I need to assign to you or assign to both of us to work on, and things of that nature, or a support issue comes up. It's all going to take place in this board in one centralized location. There's a messages section here, so we can have our conversations in here. We don't need to go back and forth with email or do phone calls or anything like that. You can upload your files, all kinds of stuff, but it's all going to take place here in a centralized location in Asana. Okay. What else? Performance optimization. This is not a deep dive into performance optimization. That's a larger task that takes a lot of time to do. But by getting on board with this plan, you're light years ahead. You're going to have Cloudflare giving you the performance and security at the edge. It keeps all of the bots and crap from even hitting your web server. So that helps with optimization. Security and optimization kind of go hand in hand there. Then you get Kinsta, some of the world's best hosting. Awesome. The way that I implement these sites is with performance in mind. So there's WP CodeBox, which implements CSS in an optimized way. There's the Perf Matters plugin is installed with base settings in there to help optimize the database, clean out the garbage and things like that. But it's available to set up to do more advanced stuff. There's just a lot of stuff. The only thing that's not included is deep diving into the optimizations, like going page by page, clearing out all the junk, running all those speed tests. Deep diving into the entire website and optimizing it takes time. So that would be extra, but you're going to get a performing website without a doubt. Okay. Also, I'll say with that too is, let's say that we're going along and I find out something in Cloudflare or Kinsta or Perf Matters or whatever, that there's performance gains to be had. I will take a proactive approach to applying that. So I don't want you to think that I'm not constantly looking after the performance of your site. That's always going on. Okay. So it doesn't have to be a task that you see in Asana or anything like that. It's always going on. If Kinsta comes out with a new version of PHP that we need to test out that's going to have speed enhancements, we're going to test that out. We're going to roll it out, things of that nature, things that you wouldn't even have known about potentially. Okay. Image optimization. I'll provide you with enough short pixel credits to optimize 556 original images. That typically allows people to go, I don't know, a few weeks, maybe a month, maybe a couple months. It just depends on the site. It could go a few months or more. But if you think that you're going to surpass that really quickly, we can just automatically get you on your own short pixel plan. I think they have really cheap plans, and you don't have to worry about it anymore. So you'll get a short pixel deal for bonus credits. So that saves you a lot of money. Okay. And then I constantly looking at, just like regular performance, image optimization. If I find out something with short pixel that needs to be tweaked, I'll do that for you. If you have a question about something, or we need to look at your image optimization together, we'll do that. Okay. Robust backups. This is a big one. This is typically costs quite a bit. If you were to get this on your own, you're going to get backups every hour, which is I've never heard of real-time WooCommerce backup. Actually, I might have. I don't think it exists anymore, but the 1 hour backups is like the lowest you pretty much see in the industry these days. But it's especially important for WooCommerce sites to be able to only lose an hour's worth of order data, if that's like a worst case scenario. But it's better than other people that offer you a daily backup, like a nightly backup. You have the potential of losing 24 hours worth of order data and activity on your site when that happens. But only losing an hour of your data is really awesome peace of mind if that ever happens. I've never had to use it, but like I said, that in of itself, it's worth multiple dollars per month. I don't know what the lowest price I've ever seen is, but yeah, that's value right there. On top of that, you've got all the Kinsta backups. So there's two areas of backing up. Both are separate systems, so there's redundancy. You don't need to weigh down your site and cause administrative overhead with backup plugins. They're just not needed. Okay. SSL certificates, that's a given. That's going to happen. I'm going to take care of that and manage all of that for you. If a certificate ever needs to be renewed, I will do that for you. Cloudflare CDN, I know this inside and out. It's going to, like I said, it's going to protect your server and everything at the edge. So before the bad people even get to your server, we're going to do everything at the edge with Cloudflare for security and performance. And I will manage all of that for you and help you with that. Uptime monitoring. Websites are monitored 24/7 for uptime availability. This is one of the really unique things with this offering. And this is something that I had to give a lot of thought to. What if somebody signs up and let's say they're somewhere in Europe and they're up and their website goes down and I'm sleeping and I can't help. I need somebody to be able to back me up and help those customers in that event. And that's where Kinsta comes into play. They have some of the best hosting support in the entire industry, and they're available to you 24/7. If you see an issue, you just jump on a support chat with them. You're going to have full access to your Kinsta dashboard, which that is part of where I really had to think this through. A lot of this is on the honor system. And we're going to go through that here in a minute as far as contracts and payoff periods. But I'm giving you full access to everything. I'm trusting you guys. I'm trusting potential customers to do the right thing. I'm giving you access to Kinsta 24/7. Yeah, they will help you. You'll know when your site goes down and you can work with them to get your site back up. Okay. If I'm not available, otherwise just reach out to me and we'll get it done. WordPress updates, any WordPress updates, where it's the theme, plugins, core, whatever, I'm on top of it. Don't worry about it. Threat protection, same thing. I'm on top of it. Kinsta's, you're going to have Cloudflare at the edge again. Kinsta's got some of the best security practices in the industry and solutions and infrastructure. You're good. If the event that something sneaks in, you get malware somehow on your site, which I rarely see if you're on Kinsta, then Kinsta will work to remove that malware for you free of charge. Okay. That's a huge savings too. Less headaches for sure. Technology audits. As we go through, you really don't need it because I'm basically auditing the site at all times. But if you want, you can. I need to actually adjust that wording there. If you want to request an audit, a free audit, you can. I can record a video like I do for all my technology audits and just walk through your site and show you what's going on. That's not a problem. Because I'm looking after your site at all times, it's less needed as it would be as if you were a stranger off the street and you wanted me to audit your site. But there may be something that you've implemented that you want me to look at and just run some performance testing and that sort of thing, or just to have a look at in general. So that's where those audits would come into play. Monthly care reports, these are available to you. I find that people don't really read them, don't really care to receive them. They just kind of think they're just, I don't know if they consider them spam or whatever. They're too busy to read them. But if you want a care report every month, you can get it, and it just tells you like what plugins have been updated, what the theme has been updated, security backups. If you just want to keep tabs on what's going on, the work that I'm doing for you, that sort of thing, you can get those, no problem. Okay, so how this works, sign up, simple onboarding. As soon as you sign up, if I'm at my desk and I'm not doing anything right that moment, then I will immediately start spinning up your Asana board and we get to work. Like, it just depends what I'm currently working on, but it's typically as soon as I see that order come through, I'm spinning up that Asana board and we are getting after it. Okay. Things happen really, really quickly. Okay. And then just breathe easy. I'll do all the heavy lifting. I will guide you. You don't have to think about a whole lot. If you do have to think about some things, it's typically things that I challenge you to think about or to do the right way, such as like taxonomy, scalability. Might challenge you to rethink your taxonomies so that you can scale for the future and things like that. But for the most part, it's just thinking. You only have to think when I ask you to, basically. Okay, so this is the biggie right here. Okay, the frequently asked questions. Since working with these 3 customers that are currently on this plan, I've fine-tuned the frequently asked questions based on things they've asked. This is by no means the end of the frequently asked questions. I'm sure there's more that's going to come up, but let's run through these. Would I still need a club membership? Let's expand these and we'll see here. Possibly, but not likely. The short answer is the only way that you would still need a club membership is if you want to get discounts on things like hosting, things of that nature. But I'll let you read through that and see. So like, for example, let's say you get an Ultimate Club membership. That comes with a big Kinsta hosting discount. You get that discount, and let's say you order 10 slots on Kinsta, so 10 websites on Kinsta. That discount really stacks up. So by removing that Ultimate membership, just because you sign up for Manage My Listing, you're going to lose all of those discounts. So you can have multiple memberships going at once. It's not a problem, but you're going to get this free pro membership to start. But just be very careful on what you cancel club membership wise, because I don't want you to lose those discounts. Okay. All right. How fast can you build my website? It depends. As long as you're actively collaborating on the project and getting me the information I need promptly and correctly, that's a huge one, everything will progress quickly. What I can promise you here is that I will not be the one slowing down your project. Typically, I shouldn't say typically, it's always the clients that slow down the project, not me. And I would say that's pretty much universal in the web design, web building world, is the customers, the clients are the ones that slow down the projects. Okay. So we can build it as fast basically as you can get me the information and get it to me correctly. Okay. And communicate it to me the right way. Okay. How many websites are covered? 1. Each website requires its own managed MyListing subscription. Can I use my own web hosting provider? Nope. You're going to get some of the industry's best hosting. I know it inside and out. It's enterprise level. There's just no reason you need hosting for this. Okay. So That is that. Will I get a starter site or a custom build? We've already gone over this. I can build you a custom site, but this offering is you have to pick a starter site and kind of stay within the bounds of the starter site. I've already covered that, but I'll say that again. What if I need additional pages? Again, this is a larger task. You're going to get a huge discount off my support. You can buy a block of discounted support hours for me to pull from to build any custom pages that you want. What if I need larger tasks completed? Same thing. Buy a block of support time you're comfortable with, and I will just pull from that time to do the larger stuff. Do you provide copywriting services? Nope. While I love to write, I don't do copywriting services for people. I'm probably going to partner with somebody down the road and try to get you guys a discount for copywriting services. You can also use things like the AI that's out there, ChatGPT or the like, to help you with your copywriting. Probably cheaper if you do it that way. Let it generate some stuff for you and you just edit it to make it your own. It's probably a good recommendation there. What I will say is that I'm happy to place that content. So if you come up with 15 paragraphs of text and you say, Ryan, I want to place this here, I can do that for you. Okay. Do you supply images? Yes and no. Starter sites include images that you can use to get started. You're responsible for obtaining any new images, but there are plenty of amazing and free resources for finding images that I can share with you. Also, I'm happy to place images on your website as directed as part of your unlimited tasks. So it's just like the copywriting service. If you got some images, you say, Ryan, place it here on this page in this section, or replace this image on this page in this section, I'll do that, okay? I can source the images for you using my best judgment. So if you want a new image, you want me to go out and find it for you, I can do that, but that's going to be under my hourly charge for that. Okay, and the reason for that mainly is searching for images takes a long time. And on top of that, what if you don't like the image? I got to go back out and search again. It's just very time consuming. All right, this is an awesome one. Will I have full admin access to everything? Yes, this is the thing that I kind of almost made me not launch this service ever. That's why I've been agonizing on it for years. Just thinking more about it. Seeing how other people are offering a similar service to this. I wanted to be different. I didn't want to be like them. I wanted to have a certain level of trust with people. So that is all that to say is yes, you will get full admin access to everything. While other vendors lock you out of your website, make you sign a complex contract, require long payoff periods, etc., I like to start client relationships with trust. So what a lot of these services similar to this do, they make you sign up for 18 months and sign a contract. They try to keep you in it. Or they'll make you sign up for, I've seen them, 2-year contracts, and then it automatically rolls over if you don't cancel, and things like that. That's not what I'm trying to do here. I wanted to be different. I'm trusting you guys, potential customers, clients, to do the right thing here. And by that, I cover in this next thing here. Is there a contract or a payoff period? No. I only ask that you stay on Managed MyListing for at least 3 months. So in my calculations, by the time you factor in the starter site, all of my labor, all of everything else that's included, and all of that, if you stay with me for 3 months, I break even at that point. Okay. And if you cancel any time before that, I'm taking a loss. So I'm just asking you, trusting you to stay with me that long. Okay. And I just say, don't be a jerk by signing up with bad intentions. I have a good memory. So I have had other services where people have taken advantage of me or tried to, by, for example, purchasing something that's got a high dollar value and then just canceling and trying to get their money back just because they could try to do that. Not because it was a bad product or because I was a bad person or offered bad service. It's just the type of people that do that sort of thing. It's just not good. So I'm just asking you not to be that type of person. If you do, I have a good memory. It won't be good. Like, you won't be a part of the MyListing Club ever in the future. Just being blunt with you. That's it. Okay. So that's that. Will I own my website? Yes. Again, this is different too. A lot of these companies do what's called leasing your website. and they make it really hard for you to get your website back. So some of them you like never really own your website. You're constantly leasing it like a car. Okay. But I'm saying yes, from the minute one, you own that. So, okay. Trust me, I don't want to own your website. My own businesses keep me busy enough. I've got enough going on. So like I say here, let's make this successful for you. Yeah, that sort of thing. You own it. That's the bottom line. You own the website. Can I switch to a website care plan? Yes. Managed My Listing is essentially a high-end website care plan, so switching is easy. You can switch to a website care plan at any time from your subscriptions area of your account. So you just downgrade from Managed My Listing to the website care plan of your choice if you want to do that. Can I switch to hosting only? Yes, definitely. Just cancel your Managed My Listing plan and then sign up for Keystone Hosting. Your site's already there, so we don't have to worry about migrations or anything. You're just canceling one plan and signing up for another, basically. What happens if I cancel entirely? The world ends. Kidding. I'm not trying to lock you into anything or hold you hostage. I kind of went over that just a minute ago. If you do not wish to keep your website, you can cancel Manage My Listing, and I'll delete your website. I'll cancel it. Ryan, I don't want this anymore. I'll delete it. It's gone from the system. See ya. If you do wish to keep your website, we can keep it right where it is on the club's Keystone Hosting, as I said, or you can migrate it to your own hosting. You own the site. You have full access. You can migrate it away. Important, if you're migrating to your own hosting, be sure that you do that before you cancel. Okay, so you don't have your website deleted. If you just jump in there and cancel, your website's gone. Like if I have no further instructions, I'm deleting your website from the club's plan. So cancel or migrate your website before, if you're going to take it off of the club's hosting, get it off there, then cancel. What happens to the premium plugins if I cancel? Nothing will stop working and you will get to keep the premium plugins. However, you will no longer receive updates or support for those premium plugins unless you purchase your own licenses. Okay. If you're on a care plan, I'll cover those licenses. If you are on Managed My Listing, I'll cover them. But if you cancel and go down just to hosting or you migrate completely away, those premium plugins will no longer get support or software updates, okay? If you do branch out on your own and you want to get completely away from the club as far as the hosting and care and all that, as far as the care plans and the managed hosting or Managed My Listing, you can use, and you're a club member still, then you can save all kinds of money on the deals through the club's partners, okay? So that's what that link is there. So yeah, basically circling back to this. So let's just say you want to get away, you want to get off of Manage My Listing. You don't want to go to website care, but you want to stay on the hosting, but you still would like to get support and updates for those licenses. This is just saying, just be sure to check the partners deals page for those plugins to see if you can get them at a discount. Do you offer custom development? Yes. This service is not included in this offering, but is available separately. So this is just saying if you want custom development, it's not included in Manage My Listing, but it is available as a separate service, and I link to it. This service is unique to the industry as well, in that it offers a way for you to potentially get some or all of your money back spent on custom development. So if you say, Ryan, I want to have this thing custom developed, you fill out the form, tell me what you want, what the desired outcome could be, what your budget is. We move on with the project. We custom development. You like it. We implement it. It's good to go. And then I will try to sell that solution on the club website. And then any money that we make together on it, I will give you money back. Okay. That's how that works. Do you help importing data, listings, taxonomies, etc.? Same exact principle as custom development. It is a separate service. It is very inexpensive. It's performed by the same talented developer that does the custom development. His rates are way too low in my opinion, but that is your benefit. Take advantage of that. You know why his rates are what they are. Okay. Do you help with policies, privacy terms of service, and all that sort of thing? Yes and no. If you already have policies, I can help you add them to your website as long as it's just a simple copy and paste. Taking the time to format the policies might incur extra charges. So I've had situations where Yeah, Ryan, we have a privacy policy. Can you just copy it from my website to my new site? And when you do that, the 9 times out of 10, the formatting just does not carry over, whether it's coming from because it's coming from a PDF or whatever. And if, let's say, that privacy policy is pretty lengthy, yeah, I cannot sit there spending the time to bold everything, make it the heading assignments and all of that. So that would be an extra charge. But if I can paste it in there and it looks good to you, then that's no problem. In addition to the peace of mind of protecting yourself from lawsuits, it's often more cost effective to just go ahead and go with Termageddon to generate your policies in a matter of minutes. Those with Managed MyListing get 50% off of Termageddon, and I'll even add the policies to your site for you. So 50% off Termageddon. You go into your Termageddon dashboard that I invite you to, you create your policies, you say, Ryan, I'm done. And then I will embed the policies on the pages that you tell me to. Really simple stuff. 50% off of Termageddon is ridiculous because, again, it's about relationships, not about making money. There are people that sell Termageddon and mark it up by hundreds of percentages. Like, it's crazy. Like, I can't even get the numbers. It's so annoying, but people just do what they can get away with and charge a ton. I mean, you're never going to find 50% off of Termageddon, as far as I know. It's just worth the time, and it's for the peace of mind. And it's probably going to be faster, honestly, than trying to pay me to format your policies if it requires that formatting. What happens to my Termageddon policies if I cancel? You have options. I can remove your Termageddon subscription and the policies will no longer be visible on your website, or you can sign up for Termageddon through the club and still get 20% off, and it's still an amazing deal. Okay. Do you offer refunds? No, because this is, here, I'll just read it. Sorry, no. Your success with this offering also equals success for me. So I want to ensure you're happy with this. There are no refunds for this because videos like this, going through every freaking line item on this page, being available to you in this chat down here in the bottom right for pre-sales questions. You can ask as many as you want. I help you make educated decisions on what you're buying. That's one of the reasons that refunds don't happen. Another one is you can't return digital products to me. You can't return my starter site to me. You can't return my labor to me. If I spend hours helping you, and I can't get that back. So it just doesn't make sense. So that's my view on this sort of thing. Take it or leave it, but that's what it is, and that's how it's going to be. Are you affiliated with the official MyListing development team? No, I am not. I am a customer myself, and obviously an advocate for the theme. Questions? Book a consultation. These are free if you end up hiring me. So let's say you book a consultation for 30 minutes. There's a very small cost associated with that, but I can answer your questions even further and talk about your project. If you hire me, I will credit you back that time. It'll go as into your larger tasks support time bucket. So you can use that time. Okay. So yeah, if you have any further questions after watching this video or asking me in the chat, definitely use that consultation to maybe be the final thing that makes you feel comfortable with this. I will have testimonials coming up here, hopefully in the next month or so, once some of these projects start to wrap up. So that'll probably help. Okay, so here we are on the pricing, $299 a month. Like I said, starter sites on their own are $400. Ultimate Website Care is another $150 a month. All of those add-ons, the membership that you don't need to buy, future add-ons, the discounted support, the worksheet access, the MyListing project template, all of that stuff. And then 50% off Termageddon. I don't think you're going to find any better deal out there than this. I'm willing to bet money on it. I hope you are excited about this as I am. I am super excited. Still a bit nervous. There are risks. Yeah, there are risks with anything. So I hope people see the value in this, and good people come my way. good people to work with, honest people, hardworking people. Yeah, that's how I hope to attract with this. And yeah, thanks for watching. And please remember to subscribe so you know when the next video comes out. And if you stuck with me this long, appreciate you. And talk to you soon. Bye.